What have you found to be the biggest transferable skill from the police to the private sector in your new role now?
Yeah, and that's a good one because there's a lot. There is a lot. I mean, for me, the highlights to it is I've always been big on leadership. I've always done coaching and mentoring within the police. I've always helped people through boards. I was fortunate to pass a few boards as well. So having that experience. So the biggest transferable skill for me is don't change who you are and use those same levels of leadership really to assist your colleagues to achieve their potential. Because it doesn't really matter where you sit in an organisation or whatever organisation it is, everybody can be a leader and everybody's got something to offer. So I think the biggest thing for me realistically is around the leadership side of it in terms of I've come here and what I've done is I've looked at structures and processes, I've made decisions, and when you think about policing, that's what it's about, structures, processes, decisions. We have to manage risk from time to time here, you do in the police obviously as well. And all of those skills that you learn within the police that come very natural because of the environment that you're in, you can easily transfer those over. So you may come to me, Jacob, with a problem, and what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to put a structure around it. I'll be able to very quickly process any risk elements that's in there and be able to actually make a decision. Because if you're coming to me, that's probably what you want, help with. You might have the answer and you might just want to be checking something with me. Because obviously a big thing around my leadership is about giving intent, not answers. So if you come to me with something, you're not necessarily going to get, this is what you do, you're going to get a conversation about, well, what do you think and how can we do that? And I think as well, slightly touching on this, is that while some people might see moving from the public sector into the private sector, into an area of work that I've not done before, some people might see that as a big Achilles heel, a big weakness. And actually, I've got my head around this and I firmly believe this. I actually believe that to be my biggest strength, because in the police what would happen is if we had an incident that come in, I would run that incident because I've been there many times before, and you become quite transactional in the way that you lead people, which actually doesn't help. That's not good. That's not the right type of leadership for particular situations, that being one. Now what happens here is that I don't have that experience. I've never been a recruiter in that sense. But what I can do is that I can be transformational because you've got the answers, not me. I don't have to have the answers. Yeah. And I think that a lot of those sort of transferable skills from the police, what that's given me is that strength to do that. And absolutely, I see the fact that I don't have that almost polluted opinion around things as being one of my strengths to make clearer decisions. And I think that obviously with the performance of the team over the last sort of approaching now 6 months, I think we can start to see that coming out in some of the things that I've put in place.